Yo, welcome back everyone. This is S02E02 with another Minecraft video. Okay, I thought I'd keep going with this Horizons experiment. I know there might be a 1.7 pack out soon, so I'm just warning you now, if there's a 1.7 pack out, I'm likely to jump to it. I was going to wait for one, but they're taking a lot longer than I was anticipating, and I kind of feel like playing again, so I may as well record this next little experiment that I've got going. So last time I started with my basic base and managed to get myself my compendium for Ars Magica, the arcane compendium. Now, the next thing I want to build from here is I want to try and do it without looking things up too much. So I've read through a bunch of this stuff here, and I do kind of know some of the bits from last time I did it. But one of the things I remember you need straight up the bat is the oculus. So I'm gonna need myself now. I've got coal, stone's easier to get, glass, sure, melt some sand, but I haven't got any blue topaz. So I'm gonna have to go for a bit of a hunt for blue topaz and figure out where I get that from. So I'm once again going to cut this video again so you don't get to watch me doing my boring exploration, and hopefully I'll be able to find some blue topaz relatively quickly and come back and build that oculus and see what that gives us. So I will see you once I have found that topaz. Okay, so I am back and I've had a bit of a run around. I rebuilt my mine shaft down. Oh, I hate those things. I rebuilt my mine shaft down. I have to do a bit of mining manually first by the looks of it. So blue topaz is way, way, way down there near, sort of near the diamond level by the looks of things. So I went down there, I found myself some blue topaz. So now I need to make myself my oculus. Now, at the time, I've also expanded this area a bit so I can make my Ars Magica stuff. Where's my compendium? There it is. So I managed to find 3 blue topaz. I've also discovered a few things along the way. I discovered the earth elemental. We have the ores there with the bits and pieces because I, obviously mined some of those things. The Vintium torches I can make out of Vintium dust now. Standard torch, aesthetic alternative, right? So what I need now is I need to make my, where was it? Oculus. So we need 3 stone bricks, glass, 2 coal, and a blue topaz. Now I did smelt up some smooth stone before, so we should be able to get 4 of those. We only need 3 of them, so that's good. We need a couple of coal, and we need some glass. So let's throw a couple of those in there. Why not? Now you might have noticed earlier I had a bunch of extra things in here. When I killed my Enderman in the last episode, I already had an Eye of Ender. I've also managed to get Ender Golem horns, fire charge, even a blaze rod. Now these all came from a chest that I found essentially that was just out in the world somewhere. So a couple of really random items there, which is kind of cool. Alright, so now is the oculus in here? Yes it is. So let's do that. So we need 1 there, our coal, our glass, and our... There we go, new entry unlocked. So let's run down here. I was thinking about sort of building my Ars thing out over the water. So I might put storage along that wall. The oculus I can put, I don't know, maybe I'll just put it there for now. Look at that, projectile learned. I have 3, so I can learn stuff. Defense, no. Self, no. Touch. So let's learn touch and dig, because I want the dig spell first. I really want the dig spell. Light. Do I want light? Yeah, I'm not entirely sure what else I want yet. So there's self and there's projectile. I don't know. We'll leave it for those right now. So now that we've got that bit there, I can look at my compendium and hopefully I will have some more stuff. Inscription table, there we go. So this is the next thing I'm going to need to make our to make our spells. So, spell parchment I need. Oh yeah, sticks and paper, pretty good. Some slabs, some generic planks, feathers and torch, that's pretty easy. What else have we got? Silver skills. Alright, so that's just telling us how to unlock different skills. So, cool. It looks like the next thing we need to make is the inscription table. So, we need some paper, some feathers, or a feather. Paper. Okay, so we have some sugar, we have some sticks. Now I think outside, yes, I knew I had some feathers somewhere. Let's have that for the table. We want some, let's just grab all the paper. You need the parchment. What were we talking about? The inscription table. So, inscription table. Okay, so wood slabs, wood, parchment, torch, and so we need wood. Wood is what we need. Let's put that away and grab some wood and slabs. And now let's do that. So we need those three, some wood, the parchment, the feather, and I have torches left there. There is our inscription table. Now this is starting to look like not a great place to put stuff. Alright. It'll do. It'll do for now. I might close this door off and try and make the path down there instead. Cool. So now we can say I want to touch and dig. Oh, and I need whatever that is. Let's have a look. See, it's been a while since I've done this. Whoa, I have discovered a lot of things. Spell components. Okay, shapes, components, modifiers. So I already knew a bit of that, and if you've seen my last series, you'll have seen I had some of this stuff as well. So, you know, you can go back and watch those videos that went over some of these in more details. Lectern, a must-have to store books, compendiums. Magic wall, cool. So we're learning a few cool things. So there's shapes. We have the touch shape. We have dig, like, cool. So dig's the one we want to do. Iron shovel, iron pickaxe, and an orange rune. Okay. And the crafting altar. Righty. So this is the thing that we're going to need to build. All right. I might actually cut this here and come back once I've made these, because this is going to take some doing. I can use stone. I'm going to need blocks of something. Wood effect. Okay, for the caps, total of 5. Okay, so we can use glass, coal, or redstone. Now, I've probably got a bit of coal, so I can probably use coal for that. Maybe glass. I might go for coal. And then bricks, which would, no, I'm going to have to go for just stone or wood planks, I think. Wood planks might look aesthetically better. So we might go for wood planks and coal. And then I've got to make these magic walls and bits and pieces like that. So I'm going to make a bunch of the components and probably make a bit of an area here to put it out on. And I will come back once that is done. See you in a bit. Okay, so I have built a little bit of an outcropping here. I have built a bit of this. I've managed to get my lectern, I've managed to get the lever there, my planks and my blocks of coal. I'm missing still the crafting altar in the middle, which is Vintium and stone, so I might just quickly make that now on camera. Now, one of the problems that I have just run into is the fact that I don't actually have enough Vintium dust to to build these walls that are supposed to be on the outside of this. So I'm really... Oh, that's interesting. That's clear. Maybe they've changed that. Okay, so we have this done, but we need these magic walls, and I need... Actually, I get 16 of them just from 2 Vintium dust. And what do I have on me? I have 2 Vintium dust. Wow, I didn't realize it made 16. Okay, so forget everything I just said. I've just made 16 magic walls. Fantastic. Okay, so this should be the last thing that I need to put in. Dunk, dunk, dunk. And we are done. I see. So that's now starting to glow now that we've got the magic walls in place. Cool. All right, so now all I need to do is figure out... Oh, we've got nexuses, nexi, whatever you want to call them. The essence system, types of nexi, there we go. That's what they call them. Chalk. Again, all stuff. Oh, wow, a lot of the stuff I've been over on the last series that I did. But what I'm really wanting to do at the moment is just make a dig spell. I really want to make this dig spell, which means I'm going to have to figure out what that is. What's that book? Now, I honestly, looks like that. Book and quill. Cool. A book, a feather, and some ink. Let's try that. Now we have some leather. We have 1, 2, 3 of those. We have an ink sac because I found a bunch of squid, which is very, very handy. Oh, did I bring the feathers in? No. I might just bring these feathers in. Now, we wanted a book, a quill, and an ink sac to get the book and quill. We need to go back over here, throw this in here. We need to name this. I'm going to just name it Touch Dig because that seems like a valid thing to do. We've got Touch and Dig, and now we have Touch Dig by Stu. Cool. Now I believe we throw this over here, and it tells us what we need. So combination Touch Dig, page 1 of 4. Wow. Okay, so I'm going to need a bunch of extra stuff. I'm going to need 1 spell parchment. All right, so I'm going to need to find some raw fish. I'm going to need to find some clay, the orange rune and blank rune, another Vintium dust. So yeah, I'm definitely going to have to go out and find some more things in the world to make this dig spell. So once again, I will see you in a minute once I've found all of these things. Okay, I am back and I have done a bit of a run around and got all the bits and pieces that we need to finally get this spell going. Took me a little bit. I had to find some string and make myself a fishing rod to get the fish. I have been for a hunt. Luckily, clay was just down here in my own little pond next to me, which was rather good. I got myself some Vintium dust. I've got myself the parchment, made myself some runes. Got some orange dye for the orange rune. Then we have the clay, we've got the feather. The only thing I'm missing is, there we go, they're done. The only thing I'm missing is I need an iron pick and an iron shovel. And now I have those. So let's just sleep through the night. There we go. Now, ready to go. What do we need to do? Dig. Blank rune. So this is where I can't quite remember what we do here, so let's try it. Cool, blank rune done. Now we throw that in. Feather. Let's chuck some of these in here so they're prepped. So feather, fish, clay, rune. Now we're going to need the shovel, the pick, and the parchment. and we get a new entry unlocked, and we get a little spell. So this should now give me a way to dig. What can we try it on? Let's run aside. Whoa. Okay. So I'm going to keep calling it touch dig. I'm going to give it, I don't know, one of them maybe. That'll do. Now. Ooh. Okay, so right click does it. And I'm leveling up my Ars Magica as I go. Awesome. So that now means that I can use this to explore the world rather than going through picks all the time. Which is one of the things I really wanted to do with this particular server. I've never really explored the magic at the start of the game. I've usually only done it towards the end. So this time I should be able to go down into my mine shaft and happily mine away. That's awesome. And if we check our compendium, what are we getting? Gaining magic levels, cool. We're getting skill points. So if I go over here, 4 of those now, excellent. So we can now give myself some, mana regen 1. I might learn that to try and recharge mana faster. Excellent. And then yeah, I'll learn some other things in a later episode. I think I need to get a. Is there a spell book or something that I can put these in? I think there is. I might need to. Alright, so this dungeon exploring essence. Yeah, I'm going to need to look at all this because we have affinities and enchantments, chalk essences. Oh, staff. Okay. Oh, there we go. There's the spell book. So we need a bunch more string and some leather. So I'm not quite up to that yet. I haven't found a decent source of string. I was very lucky and just happened to run into some spiders out in the open, and they all dropped string for me. All right, well, I'm going to wrap this up here. We've made our first spell, which is really, really exciting. It means I can now go out and explore the world with this spell rather than my pickaxe. And I'll decide what I'm going to do before the next episode. But you'll see at the end. There's probably going to be a lot more magic, though. So as always, thank you very much for watching, and see you next time.